Good morning, sir.
Yes, madam. Good morning.
No, no. Tell mute, please. Good morning, sir. Senthilkumar, sir. Senthilkumar, sir.
Yes, good morning. Yeah,
Good morning, sir. Shall we start, sir?
yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all dignitaries, guests, delegates, and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you a very warm welcome on behalf of the Vels Institute of Science, Technology, and Advanced Studies, who has clubbed all of us for the webinar on cryptography and firewall attack. I would like to request our beloved Associate Professor Dr. R. Durga Ma'am to give the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the organizing team, it's my bounden duty to propose welcome address on this gracious occasion for the workshop, Cryptography and Firewall. We would like to extend our great pleasure and profound gratitude towards our respected founder, Chancellor of Vistas, Pro-Chancellor, our vibrant young Vice President Dr. Prita Ganesh, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and all other dignitaries. I would like to give my great heartiest welcome to our resource person, Mr. Senthilkumar, CIO in Infrastructure and Web Technology Expert. I specially invite our faculties and dear students. Once again, I would like to all for this great occasions. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to request Associate Professor Dr. Akila ma'am to give a speaker introduction.
Good morning to all present here. It's my immense pleasure to introduce about our guest today. Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Senthilkumar Subramanian is CIO, Chief Information Officer in INFOSOL Private Limited for the past 1 year. Before that, he was working as a CIO in JSOF SBAT Services Private Limited and Kiran Global Games Limited and so on. So he's having a vast experience as a Chief Information Officer, and he has completed his MCA in Manonman Sundarnar University and his MPhil in Periyar University and Mass MBA in Vinayagar Mission Research Foundation. I'm very happy to tell about his professional summary. A technology-driven professional, overall 15 plus years of rich cross-cultural experience in IT infrastructure management, which includes quality management system, information security management system, information technology service management, process compliance, risk management, continual service improvement, pre-sales, RFP, vulnerability assessment, people management, escalation management, consulting, strategy management, event process framework, project management, etc. It's a transmission initiatives for intent of this and process automation, involvement in world-class IT infrastructure. I am very happy to welcome you, sir. Now, guys is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Cryptography is a technique of securing information and communication through use of codes so that only those persons for whom the information is intended can understand it and process it. And firewall is a network security device that monitors and filters incoming and outgoing network traffic based on organization previously established security policies. So, to know more about advancement in cryptography and firewall attacks, we would like to call our keynote speaker, Mr. S. Senthilkumar sir, to share some knowledge on this topic. Please, sir.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning to all. I aware is maybe all student from the computer science and cybersecurity platform, right? So I need 2% to communicate because you have the more than some 70, 80 peoples. And for interaction purpose, I need a 2%. So let me know that maybe volunteers, 1 or 2 people. Any 1 or 2 volunteers? It's maybe anybody, because at least I want to understand maybe people are listening or not. Otherwise, I'm just speaking to the wall like that. It's it's bad to me and to you also. So at least one volunteer is need. Right. So can I know the volunteer name? Okay, well, so good. So I want to welcome you all. So today's the topic is cyber security, cryptography, and firewall attacks. So first of all, I want to thank the Vels University management and concerned department, computer science department, and all the faculties, and at last that's welcome all the students from the different maybe discipline of course. Here we gather to understand, to know the cryptography and firewall attacks. Before that, you should understand how many people aware last 1 year or last few months, how many attacks happened in the world or maybe in India. At least recently some attacks has happened. Anybody aware about that? Anybody? Any volunteer? We will start with this. Then only you can know the the severity of this topic. Right. So yeah. So Uber is one of the one attacks happened. Another one big company attack is Cisco. Cisco is the router company. They are very familiar in the industry. That CS Cisco also is attack happened during recently. Before that, Razorpay, SpiceJet, even when countries attack, and I told SpiceJet also. So think it about that. You are in the computer science. You should know what is happening just outside. Then only you can come to know in which way the attack has happened, because you are the computer science student. So how this has happened? Before that, we'll understand the cyber security. I request all the student just listen and travel another 45 minutes with me. I will assure you, you will take more inputs, and that inputs is a very much useful for your career and employment. So that's, I will assure you, at the end of the time you can understand. So we can go ahead for the next slides. Maybe are you able to see my screen? Right. So this is my welcome, this invitation. Before that, this is my short information about me. I am okay as a chief information officer in and around the country. Almost 25 years of experience, and IT manufacturer, education, healthcare, and in different countries: Singapore, South Africa, Egypt, Dubai, and various countries. And my core specialization is the IT infra and software solution, web technologies. I am the industrial 4.0 digital transformers speaker and the technology consultant. So handling the different training, cloud, zero trust, network, fiber, cyber security. I'm the certified person of cyber security, cyber laws, copyright and all I'm handling. And Six Sigma Black Belt certified. I'm doing the training of 5 years and LSS. Maybe just you know that what is no need of big, just understand what is my expertise and doing the digital marketing and social media awareness and different vertical. This is some of the maybe events maybe honored through the Pan India, and these are the areas I am involved because I involved in the various projects in the Pan India and global, and the CIO Club member also, CIO Association of India, like in the different forum. I implemented a various project like say Dassault system from France to Chennai, and IBM Cybersecurity Lab implemented in Chennai. And so 2014, we inaugurated high-speed engine testing lab in Chennai. That is inaugurated by our late Honorable Dr. APG Abdul Kalam sir. I work with him with a few project artificial intelligence. So that is some information about me. Right. So I request some rules and regulation to be followed, ground rules. Your handphone to be silent mode. Participants knowledge sharing. This is presentation slow or fast, or just you feel free to ask me because my time is limited. I want to give some value information to you. Thank you. So are you hearing? Akila madam, sound is audible? Right. Today we are going to see the what is cyber security. These are the topics and general about the computer, hardware, software, network, internet. More detail about the cryptography and firewall and cyber security awareness. So we will see one by one. First of all, you know that there is no need of I want to take from the scratch. What is the computer, that and all. This is just a computer expansion. Is a computer is a commonly operated machine, particularly used for trade and education and research. That covers everything. The hardware is nothing but your physical components. What you are touch and feel that is the physical components is a hardware, and software is a collection of instruction that tell a computer to how to work through the set of program codes. It's a very simple. The software is we are writing for the hardware to perform this task. So that is the one. Madam, Agla madam, this maybe audiences of all, maybe I can go for the English, or maybe we will go for the bilingual also. Tamil. Yeah, okay, well, because my audience maybe how far this maybe, that's why I want to ask. Right, well. So another main is the network also. Network is another big, because without the network, nothing will happen. And so there is a big demand in the network. So it will connect your local computers, it will connect your global computers, how you are accessing your Gmail. The server is located in some other countries. So you are accessing from your house to through the internet ISP providers that is connected to the remote server and retrieving the data and saving all the information. That's the way that's the computer works and needs a major role, because if you are in the office, there is no need of big internet connectivity. Only the local network is enough for you. But if you want to access the outside of your office, we need some connectivity. That's why the ISP, Internet Service Providers, is in there. Is maybe Airtel or maybe any Zio or anybody. They are connecting through their infrastructure, you and your server, your destination people. So that is a network, and internet is making a big role. And now we are coming into the cyber security main topics. So here we are going to see what is cyber security and cryptography and firewall attacks, how cybercrime impacts business, how to give cybercrime complaint and cybercrime helpline and cybercrime website, and what is the how far is useful. I don't know how far you are aware about the cybercrime website and helpline and all. We will see one by one. First of all, why we want the cyber security. I will tell you one thing. Almost in the world, 91% there is an attack is happening through the cyber security. So that is maybe a cyber crime. 91%. Then you understand how far the severity of that. Here, if the severity, you understand when the problem is there is a big demand for the student or maybe any people to work for that, to rectify that problem. This is all I told you. The crime is nowadays not the physical crime that and all. In hereafter, maybe all the digital format of crimes, all the phishing and wishing like that. So maybe you all aware what is phishing that and all. We'll see time minutes one by one. First of all, you understand what is cybercrime. Cybercrime is a crime that involves a computer and a network. This is what is the impact. They will spoil your company data. They will take the data from your organization. They will threat you through asking us some financial amount. So you have to give this amount, or you will spoil your reputation, or your valuable data they will take and they will sell to the other organization. So this is very important. You see, you understand your personal data goes out. It's a very, very tough situation. It's not a male or female or any company or any residents or any individual. But if you lose your personal data, is a very, very critical, and you will be in a big trouble. That's why the cybercrime is a very, very, very is a severity in this world. That's why I told you almost 91% is happening through these cyber attacks. And there is the top 5 cyber crimes and prevention tips here: the phishing and scam through website spoofing, ransomware, malware, IoT hacking. We will see one by one. Now we are getting into the cryptography. What is cryptography? Maybe I hope so you are all aware. Anyway, I will give some wrap about that. It's a technique of securing information and communication through use of codes. See, you see this is diagram. There is one message we are sending that to the destination. If you are sending hello, for example, hello, that to be encrypted using some keys. They will convert your hello data into junk format using some algorithms, some encryption methods. Now, in center, you are seeing that is the encryption of your hello text. Once it's traveled to the media and reaching to the destination area, that this text to be decrypted. Once again, there is a decryption key using that hello encryption word convert to the normal, and the user has to see that this hello. Here, the encryption is converting your data hello to the different format. Is not readable. And once again, after reaching the destination, there is a decryption happen. It will once again convert to decryption into normal text to the user. So here is a simple the prefix crypt means hidden, something you are making hidden, and suffix graphy means you are writing. This is some simple prefix and suffix of that. The cryptography is very important in the field of cyber. And there is your this encryption is happening in the bitwise. Maybe you learned this what is bit. Today, actually, that encryption happening in the 256 bits. Before there's a 120, that's 128. Now they are going for the advanced due to the hackers, due to the different level of issues. The encryption level also is increasing now. 256 is going on now. So this is some basic information about the cryptography. The encryption, there is a two method. One is a software encryption, another one is a hardware encryption. You heard that the software encryption is simply that is a preloaded. Using the software, this data encryption will happen. For example, I don't know how many you people aware about this. I mentioned that examples, the LastPass, BitLocker, Crypto, this and all software encryption tools. Just you aware it, then you can go and Google it. So that is what is the use of that tools. Just understand what is the software encryption. The software encryption, as the name suggests, is process of keeping data safe using this software. Then we will go for the hardware encryption. Hardware here, the hardware device is involved. Inside that, there is some basic software. This will work it out for your encryption model. That's why I gave example, wireless access point, wireless base station. This and all is performing based on this hardware encryption. Whatever you are seeing, the wireless access point, that and all, that is working on the hardware encryption model. This encryption is for the safety of your data. So nobody should hack and take your data for their any business or maybe selling purpose like that. So be aware that you are in the computer science field. You are handling the mobile. You are using the mobile. You are downloading in many number of apps. How many people aware all the software is safety? So think it about that. All the Android phones have the loopholes. I don't know. Maybe your phone also somebody monitoring from outside. Think it about that. I don't want to make a threatening oriented. I want to give us some awareness of to take care of your personal device. So be careful that Android OS having the many loopholes, so that hackers, they can easily take your data, all the information. Don't keep your personal information in your mobile, and don't keep it in any digital oriented. Keep it in a separate in which are not accessible. That is the one I want to give some hint on. And here is everybody knows what is, first of all, what is a firewall. See, if you, for example, your home, you take as a home, or you take as your college, your main gate. If you are going outside, that's the main gate. There the security is there. The security instructed who has to come, who has to go out, like that. They give this management gives some instruction. Maybe they will take that instruction, and based on that they will act. Nowadays there is a face recognition in big IT companies. There is a face recognition, or one reception people is there. Maybe only the staff, they will see the face recognitions. They will get into the door will open and they will get inside. Other maybe new person, they're not allowed. That is maybe after the security verification and after the reception issuing the card, then only they will allow. Like that, here in internet world, in office, you understand there is the computer is the base. Each and every computer is connected with the network through wire cables, and this all the computer wire is connected in the network switch. This may be a normal switch, or maybe a semi-manageable switch, or maybe fully managed switch. After that, there is one firewall. This firewall only is acting as a main gateway. This firewall only allowing people who has to go out, which one to allow inside. So this firewall making the major role for the organization to manage the entire networks. So for this, the system administrator, or maybe any system engineer in this system, maybe associates will take care of that, because they have the knowledge of routing. And actually the three level of network engineers. One is the basic level is a network engineer. Then second is a network administrator. Third one is a network associates. These people have the certification, CCNA. So there's maybe Cisco certificate. So they know how to handle the routing and firewall, how to configure it, how to manage it. So that is the one is very important. Anybody want to get into the network and cyber security area, the CCNA is another way also to understand more. For all the things, the network is very, very important. You should know the which IP is the right IP, which IP is the wrong IP. You should know the subnet mask. Okay, so this and all maybe a basic thing. I aware. Maybe you all know that the network topic is another big topic. So I am taking some general about that. The firewall attacks. Almost all the recent attacks is happening through this way only. So keep it in mind. Just you read it out. This firewall. This I gave the some all the English. Just go through that. Just read it. Is the rogue introducer can send the traffic with the IP address that makes the packet appears as it is originated from inside the firewall, which allows more access than would usually. This English, but what I told you, the functionality about the firewall and firewall how is protecting the management or the organization for running the company safely. There are the three types of firewalls. There is a hardware-based firewall, software-based firewall, cloud-host firewall. There is nothing rocket science. You see, if you just to understand, is the firewall is a set of the software is controlling that. In the hardware, we loaded the software that is handling all the in and out of your data traffics. So you can fix the perimeter, which one to go out, which one go maybe allowed to inside. That is the one that hardware. Generally, all the organization they have the firewall. You are aware about that the firewall, maybe Cisco and Fortinet and Sonic Wall. So like many companies are there. So that is a hardware-based firewall, that one. And then is a software-based firewall also is there. That is they will put it in the server. That system, that software will take care of the firewall controls. And another one is there is a cloud-based. Cloud is nothing but in the maybe any X or Y maybe area, server area, they will host it. From there, it will control will happen. Today, all the Gmail, most of the company server we hosted in the server. That is a cloud server. Before the traditional method, what happened is the server is implemented inside the organization. After that, they moved to the co-location like other company. They have the server facility area. Those servers moved to that location that handled. After that, this is most of the companies they moved server to the cloud. Cloud in the sense that is all the facility, all the security and everything enabled in the physical area. So we just use their server and pay as per usage. That is the concept came and safety, hardware, software. That's why the SaaS and IaaS, everything's came. Maybe that is a big topic. So the cloud firewall also is available. And next point is what is firewall? An example. That's I told you already. What is the firewall? Firewall is a guard traffic at a computer's entry point. So any traffic coming outside maybe your office, first get into the firewall. So there only everything checked. That is your source address. What is that? And this address maybe you can allow or not. And this and all is a controlling by the firewalls. Generally, your source, the 172.18.1 is the IP address, source address. Here, the destination 172.18.2.1. For example, you and your friend, you are located in the Chennai. Your friend is sitting in the. Your source 1.1. Your destination, your friend address 172.18.2.1. So you are connecting to this IP through the ISP providers, internet. The port which number is 22 port is used for the connecting from you to other end of your friend. So this is the one is maybe a controlling. And this also maybe, for example, you are sitting in your office, he is sitting in their office. So how maybe generally in a home there is no restriction. If you are sitting in the office means, or you want to connect to your client in another office, the firewall has to give the permission to communicate with the destination IP address. So that is the firewall is the major role plays. Your IT infrastructure associates having the more responsibility to handle the entire things of these traffics. And next is the firewall, the blocking unsolicited, unwanted incoming network traffics. See, I showed this below the diagram. Can you able to see, madam? Can you able to see?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Right. We represent like this way. No device available there. The traffic, maybe the inbound traffic, will come inside through the internet. The firewall is authorized to allow the traffic inside your lab. So this is the way it will functionality. Same like that, what you want to send from your lab to another area, maybe another university, another office. This is a firewall. Major role is there. So that is the one very important. Here, which one to allow, which one to reject. That is instruction is already is loaded in the firewall. So it will take care automatically. There is this side, another side. I can be able to see the type of firewall that a packet filtering. Maybe during your what is it sessions or seminars, maybe you can understand what is the IP spoofing attack, denial of service, IP fragmentation, Trojan attack. Just you have the just mind, keep it in mind. Go and Google it, and because everything covered in this 1 hour is very task. I'm giving some topic in that. Just Google it and see. Your status and dynamic detection fire also is there. So this and all, just have a look. So maybe during your study time you can see that, and this is also in every topic is a big one. It will go. It will take time also. Another thing very important, you have to understand what is DDoS. DDoS is a distributed denial of service. It's nothing but just simple. You read it. That text attacks are a subclass of denial of services attack. A DDoS attack involves multiple connected online devices collectively known as a botnet. You know the botnet. Botnet is one software. This will do all like this of the DDoS activities, which are used to overwhelm a target set with the fake traffic. So DDoS is a very important. Here is how do DDoS attack work? Just to read. I don't want to read it all these things, but maybe I hope so. Maybe during your maybe class, definitely taken, or maybe at least you go and read it out. What is DDoS attack? The criminals, just you read it. Cyber criminals take advantage of normal behavior that occurs between the network device and servers. So it's a very simple. It uses behavioral activities. So used on that. Generally, maybe anybody, maybe that or something. You can see some behavioral activity. They can, their face is something different. They will see their eye contact is something different. Like that, here also this DDoS is a behavioral oriented. In maybe some changes, maybe you sometimes maybe most of the people maybe have experience. Maybe your mobile inside the mobile, the cursor moving something movement, or maybe in your network, in your system, the cursor move automatically. Some changes will happen automatically. And some happening remotely, like some behavior, some indication will happen. So you have to be very careful. Some indication happen. To take what is happening. There's a indication of that. So you go and read it. DDoS is another important. Totally is a behavior oriented device and servers. What is the functions, the things, maybe any changes is happening. This and all very important. And different types of DDoS attacks are there. Is the volume based attacks. There is a protocol attacks, application attacks. This each and its maybe a goal. You see that is a volume based. Let a site with a high volume of traffic. What will they do in your network? They will make a traffic. sending them packets big level. They will make a bandwidth. So almost be a collapse state like that. So they will send the traffic like any that, but this and all is maybe a controlled by the firewall. Once you made it a policy properly, that is the way this a very the firewall makes a major role, and you should know that what is DDoS, how the volume is attacks coming. You see, next is the protocol attacker. The protocol is a website protocols that is a disabled resource of that website is a protect themselves like firewall. Website you are using the website and all no? That also is there is a major attacks to that also. All the website to be SSL to be enabled. SSL means secure socket layer because maybe just keep it in mind what is SSL or any website should maybe mandatory to enable SSL certificate. Otherwise, your site won't maybe even Google won't allow to search it. Then even that other maybe apart from India, other countries they won't see your website if your domain is not secure. Otherwise, the SSL if not is available, they won't see your website. So this is for the security reason they made a mandatory. That's why application attack is you know very well. There is a use of Zoe network to overrule the layer of network. Maybe this word all new to you. Maybe just you Google it and see how this. Maybe you learn maybe 7 layers TCP IP that and so each day what is the rules applied that and all you should know that. Generally, you are studying physical network like that is nothing is just a general. But each and every layer, what is performing, you should know that. Okay, so other topic is three broad types of DDoS attack are as follows. All the attacks you see nowadays, many attacks is happening. That is, these are the way the application layer attacks, protocol attacks, volumetric attacks. This all happened that bot. You see, there's a diagram you get to see. There is a matches actor, any X and Y stranger, any outside of that. That guy, what you'll do, you'll fix the bot. The bot is nothing but the software application that is programmed to do certain tasks. That is the bot main, that is the automated one. So you can apply that. It will do automatically all because you no need to, even if you want to spoil the network, you can put one bot and make it as some instruction. It will make all the your collapse things will happen automatically. So that's why this diagram denoted so how this is affecting the target servers that and all. So keep it in mind. This all for some simple understanding. There is many things to learn in your career. And next, I want to say that what are the attacks? What are the attacks are there? I told you early. So there is a Cisco Uber. Somebody said the Uber attack. These are the attacks has happened. TikTok Dennis server attack. You go and Google it in the year 2022. So how many breaches has happened? Even so, in India, SpiceJet Act May month 2022. SpiceJet Act, Razorpay is Act. So many government, some of the department is hacked. So why they are doing and so how to control it? These are challenges because here only you get the good opportunity to get into the job. You understand there is maybe I'm telling you in the global, there is a 3.1 billion Swiss jobs are vacant, particularly in the cybersecurity area. So why I am telling means because the people don't have the knowledge to handle that scopes. There is a many you should know, you should learn not only the what is cybersecurity. You have to learn what is the vulnerability, VAPT, vulnerability assessment penetrate test, what is the phishing, how the phishing to be controlled, how to this maybe various tools to be used. These are the very important in your career. So these are maybe listed out some of the attacks recently. NATO data leak, TikTok, Samsung exposes, Uber, Starlink, largest European leaders attacked Cisco. So Cloudflare is not only this, more than that also. So I request you all concentrate in your maybe if you want to go in this maybe software, you try it out. You fix your career now itself in which way you want to go. Either you want to go in the software or you want to go into the hardware oriented. Hardware also once again there is two segment. One is a hardware fully hardware. Another one is a hardware coupled with the software. That is another vertical is there. And today the demand, big demand, cybersecurity, big demand area. You have the plenty of work. And next level is ISMS, Information Security Management System. You heard about the 27001 2013 regulation. All the IT companies must do this regulations. They have to must implement and get the certificate for every year or maybe 3 years once. There are also big demands are there. If you learned cyber security, there is a cyber security course. Inside that, there is a security. Inside that, AWS is there. Amazon Web Services server you can learn it. There is a AWS also. Big demands are there. Here you see, I listed out. Previous slide I listed all these things and. What happened inside that? The Cisco, I'll take one incident. Cisco suffered cyber attack by UNC 2447. That's dollar and one blow on. See how these people done this. That is a small description. The Cisco confirmed that the UNC 2447 cybercrime gang. This gang will collapse that one. See, these people may be in any maybe China, End, or maybe in Nairobi, based any African countries. So there's maybe anywhere. So they have found that this gang only they did. So how maybe loophole? How this maybe Cisco is a very big company. They have the all type of security solved. Even though there is quite there is some gap are there. So they identified that gap and they did this attack. So that I want to tell. So and these are the list of maybe I told you there's many companies hack Twitter 0 day and Twitter was ransom attack. So you are aware of the countries cyber. So that is happened in April 2022. One country hacked, so they raised a big amount to retrieve that. So see how this effective of this attacks. So you suppose you are getting into the cyber field. There is a big demands are there, and you can do many things in that. I recently many people learn maybe they are doing the data science, they are doing a UI, AI, ML, and cyber security, AWS, ISMS. So cyber security is another big demand area. You can learn it. For that, your network knowledge is very important. So I will tell you is nothing is a rocket science. Only you should involve in that and learn it and travel with the industry people, go and meet them and understand what is the problem of their company. If you are the problem solver, your job is assured. Your job is assured. Many of the students from the different maybe countries, different university, they are doing project with us from the third year onwards. Even the second year end, they are joining. Few of the students, we made a NDA sign, that is a disclosure agreement sign, and we allocated the project, live project they are doing. They are earning that through that also. So that is a very, I want to tell that. Students who are doing project from third year. And my request is go and meet the industry, fix your mentor, and do some work, understand the technical words what they are using. So that will give more value. No need to the maybe a campus people, maybe a company will come to the campus, they will hire you, they will take it. You make yourself knowledgeable. You can fix which company you want to join. That is, I will assure you. Anything apart from that, any you want to technically anything maybe a knowledge ways you want to understand, you just take my number and you access me. I will help you. students, only thing you have the two option. One, you have to get into the job. So you have to do your work for the organization, get the money. Other one is you become an entrepreneur. You can develop your own organization. There is a many good opportunity to become an entrepreneur. All the Microsoft, all the Cisco, any big company, they started in the 3 or 4 members in the garage or maybe car shed, that area only. So you find it out your strength, do your SWOT, your strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. You do your individual SWOT analysis, fix your mentor, and identify your like-minded people, take them and do some project and make it a market, become an entrepreneur. Otherwise, you want to go into as a maybe a staff, so you can learn the tools and techniques. You get into the job. You can fix your job where you want to go. So these are the things I noted. Many of the things is there in the field. Due to time constraint, maybe I'm getting 11:55. So some of many, right. I want to give another information. There is a national crime cybercrime reporting portal as there. You can cybercrime.gov.in. This maybe this government is maybe having the separate portal. So you can also join as a cyber volunteer. So you can support them. Is most of the maybe a parent or my students, they are involved in this. They are supporting to the police department. They are supporting to the defense areas through their knowledge. So that's why I want to tell you, go into the cyber volunteer. There is a menu, you can see the cyber volunteer. So you can go and register. You can involve in that. You can support to the NC, that is a national cybercrime portal. These people also. So that is the one I want to tell. And another one is this is a one only description. Just read it out. What is the rules and regulation? There is the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, that is I4C, has been established under Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA. So they are doing the big role. So keep it in mind whenever if you are going to the interview. Also, they will ask this I4C. What is I4C? Okay, so this department doing the big role, and through the Ministry of Home Affairs, this they are the people that safeguarding the country and their country protections. There is a CRT and CERT. There is another big one is there. So this and all you should know what is happening. I don't know maybe how many people are aware about that. So go and Google it and use this information. Suppose any hack happened, anybody cybercrime happened, immediately there is a helpline is there 155260. In this is the listed Delhi, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand. They are 24/7. The cyber department is working. Other states 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You have to, whenever you are hearing the cyber issues, immediately you have to raise the complaint in the through this helpline and immediately maybe inform to their bank. So you can help. You can give, because most of the retired people's affecting because of the cybercrime. Most of the companies affecting. Most of the individuals maybe knowledgeable. Say IT people also suffering in that. Maybe you can give. I am wherever I go, I am giving some awareness about the cyber security issues. So this is very useful to you. So that's why I want to make it sense. Now I am ending here. If there is any question and answer. Students, there is any question and answer, Madam Akila, Madam, any student they want to ask any questions? Anybody is there? Any your career oriented any questions are there? If any question is there, maybe any you can ask, because there's a career oriented, or any you have the doubts. Yeah.
Students, those who are interested, kindly ask questions.
So don't be shy. You see, this is the opportunity to ask, right? So if your question I'm answering means that is answer for another people's, who's your students or friends. Okay, can you just, I'm giving one task, just you go and do that. You heard everybody is, there is a, so Russia and Ukraine war. There is just behind that, there is the cyber issues are there. Why, how it has happened, how, what is the maybe issue raised this war, particularly cyber attack? Can you go and Google it? Go and Google it. How this war has happened. Just behind that, what is the cyber attack has happened is just you go and Google it. So that is helpful to you. It's just like a case study. You can observe it. Even you can do the SpiceJet May month 2022, the SpiceJet is act. You just see what is the cyber attack has happened. See, you should understand this and all, because this and all is a case study. This is for your intern project. This is, you can, even you see, your people, maybe a student we are interviewing, we will ask, these are the questions. So what do you know about that? What is the I4C? So what is the MHA? Like that we will ask, is maybe arts and science or engineering, you are the computer science students. Okay, even as artificial intelligence, you're all coming under the school of computing. Okay, you should aware is what is happening outside this. So that's why I pointed out some things, because I want to give the simplest format. So any one student, how far is useful to you this today's what I taken this your topic? Maybe we started somewhere 82, now 32, right? See, this is all very important, your career, for your career. If you are not asking, so that is a loss for you only. So I will recap it once again. So what is maybe happened, right? So a few seconds I will wait. Anybody need, you just ask. Then I can take some recap. Then we can end it.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable information regarding cryptography and firewall attacks. It will be definitely helpful for us. And as you said, we'll be giving the case study for the students, and we'll be updating through your mail or WhatsApp. Thank you so much, sir. It's very informative, and we get to know that new concept from that firework also, and that information which you gave regarding that crime section, that numbers are very helpful. Thank you, sir. Now it's a time to end this beautiful session. I would like to call Dr. A. Tirumurthy Raja, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to deliver the vote of thanks.
So good morning, sir. Mr. S. Senthilkumar, Chief Information Officer, AJEYA INFOSOL Private Limited, Chennai. Sir, it's our pleasure to thank you for giving the useful information to our students, sir, regarding cryptography and firewall attacks. I once again thank you to the Vels management and the Department of Computer Science, HOD, and other organizing committee members. Thank you for providing this opportunity, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, student. So this is my contact number and mail ID. You can send your details or anything you need a support. You can access me. We will ready to support. I am doing some entrepreneurial training also. Anybody interested to become an entrepreneur, I will support you. This is apart from my work, and even I can make it some enablement in the MSME. They are providing the all sort of supports. So you don't hesitate. So if you have the mindset you want to become an entrepreneur, you give a call. So we will help you to reach that area, and you have to fix your project and proposals. Then we can take the fund and take all the approvals very easily. It's not a big rocket science. So you can approach me in this number. Thanks for this opportunity. Thanks for thanks for the management particularly. So they provided this opportunity to take this session. And thanks to the department, the computer science department, and thanks to the student. At the end of the day, they are the end user. So thanks to my dear students. I am supporting the student in all the maybe after maybe I had a good discussion with Dr. Abdul Kalam sir. So last 10 years I am doing many activities for the student community, and so you can also utilize. That's why I want to tell. So you have to open and ask, sir, I needed this support. So I will tell you one thing. One of the engineering student from your Vels University yesterday, he got an appointment and met me. Sir, how I can get into maybe become an entrepreneur. I have the one project idea. He personally came. I gave appointment yesterday afternoon, almost 4 o'clock like that. After finishing of college, he approached me. I gave all the inputs. See, I'm very happy to see like a student, right? Almost many students are there. One student taking taking initiative, and he told me, sir, I had a class, I finished 4:10, and I'll go to home, and then I'll come, sir, like that. I am very happy to, because I'm like this a student, I'm ready to support it. So he came and taken all the inputs. I gave the clarity, and even I can fix my in my project also. So that initiative need, nobody will come and teach you. That's why I'm telling. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Srikala, ma'am.
Thank you.
So take your feedback from the student, and maybe how far this is useful for them. Let me also know that maybe this topic is relevant to them.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.